Tagiwa off the screen. Cortez. Oh, and look at Mark Tagiwa break down the defense.
And he gets the crowd right away on his back. Could be the type of play that Ginebra sorely needs.
It's been a high-octane first quarter so far, and to think that we're only halfway through this first chapter of Game 5 in the semifinals between Barangay Ginebra and San Miguel. More PBA action coming up next.
To 14, Gino Rufino taking care of courtside duties here in game number 5. Despite being down 3-1 in this series, Ginebra head coach Jong Chico believes that they can still turn things around. He pointed out that all games except for one, including the 2 games in the elimination round, could have gone either way. A stop here, a basket there, and the ball bouncing the other way. The Gin Kings could have been on top 3-1 in this series. For this game, Coach Jong said their goal is to make it difficult for San Miguel's offense, limit their mistakes, and hope their shots fall. Over on the other side, San Miguel head coach Ato Agustin said that in a series, winning the 4th game is always the most difficult. He said that they are happy that their confidence is high after the Game 4 win, but reminded his team of what happened in Game 3 when they were too relaxed and Ginebra took full advantage. Coach Ato said that they can't give the Gin Kings any momentum because they are too talented and will take advantage of it. For this game, he said they need to sprint back on defense, limit turnovers, contain the Gin Kings' second chance points, and most importantly, don't relax. Vito and Coach Ronnie?
Thank you, Gino. He will be our eyes and ears inside the dugout and inside the huddles all game long. Back with 5 minutes and 9 remaining in the first quarter. Barangay Ginebra ahead by 1. And right after that timeout, as you look at the field goal situation, right after that timeout, we just made Philippine basketball history. Olsen Racela now on the floor for the San Miguel Beermen. So that automatically makes him the player with, or rather he ranks now 4th in most games played in PBA history. Today is his 919th game.
Wow.
And this allows him to surpass Philip Cesar in terms of games played.
That is just a tribute to the dedication and work ethic of Olsen Racela throughout the many years of staying here in the PBA. And once again, he has been called upon by Coach Ato Agustin to provide the leadership here in the semifinals and perhaps give Olsen with that final title in his perhaps final season in his long PBA career.
Back to the action now. Eric Menk now in the lineup para sa Barangay Ginebra. He's at the low post. And he will have his hand full trying to contend against Daniel Defonso. Balik ngayon ang opensa sa San Miguel Beermen. Ontiveros against Kagiwa. Ontiveros, the fadeaway jumper. No.
Look at the way Ginebra has blocked out the offensive rebounders of San Miguel. Remember, they gave out 31 offensive rebounds in the previous game, and they only lost by 4. It also went into double overtime. Yun yung sinabi kanina ni Gino sa kanyang report na para kay Coach Jong, this series could have been 3-1 in their favor. But breaks of the game and missed opportunities down the stretch, failure to execute and make their free throws down the stretch has resulted into Ginebra being down right now 1-3 in the series against San Miguel.
Washington at the low post. He drives. He scores.
You can study his tendencies. You can apply the help side defense. But Jay Washington is so confident right now and has anchored the offense of San Miguel from the latter part of that elimination round all the way here to the semifinals.
Barangay Ginebra trying to keep the Beermen at bay. They go to Villanueva. Villanueva out to Tubid. Long 3. Yes!
Ronald Tubid was 63% from the 3 in game number 4. 28 points in 41 minutes. But he had that crucial turnover down the stretch for Ginebra that really contributed to Ginebra losing that game. And today, Ronald Tubid is hoping that he can come back out strong and help Ginebra to push their luck here against San Miguel and send the series to a game on Sunday.
Inside to Danny I, stolen by Barangay Ginebra. Ronald Tubid on the run, having trouble controlling the leather. Cortez. But looks like there will be an offensive foul laban kay Ronald Tubid.
That's a tremendous effort on the part of Don Ontiveros, once again showing us why he is one of the better defending players here in the league. Nakita mo naman yung effort of not giving up and selling this call to get possession once again for San Miguel.
We've got a timeout. More first quarter action after this.
This will be my last conference. Kaya gusto ko, I want to finish my career with the championship. Yun ang gusto ko.
So, Olsen Racela making it official that this will be his final conference. You mentioned earlier, his playing in this ball game allows him to move up to 4th in most games played, 919, just ahead of Philip Cesar. At tingnan mo naman, he's in good company.
So he started out his playing career in 1992. 18 years after, he's still a major part of San Miguel's rotation. And those other 4 names that you saw on the list are players who are a part of the PBA's top 25. The players who are elite. Olsen definitely will eventually go down, probably as a Hall of Famer likewise here in the PBA.
Offensive rebound, the loose ball picked up by Jay Washington. Daniel Defonso keeps it alive. The drop pass, it's last touch, Barangay Ginebra. So this will stay with San Miguel.
Those were 2 offensive rebounds, and this will be the 4th offensive possession for San Miguel. Barangay Ginebra hoping that they can narrow the possession count of San Miguel in this matchup. Alam mo, dito nung Game 3, San Miguel had 24 more possessions than what Ginebra had. But Ginebra only lost by 4. Imagine had Ginebra been able to block out better, take away those second chance points, baka nasa 3-2 na tayo or 2-all na tayo sa ating talaan dito sa kanilang serye.
Miguel Defonso called for the foul. And Rico Villanueva heading to the bench, taking a well-deserved rest. He's been very, very active here para sa Barangay Ginebra at the opening quarter. He'll be replaced by Rudy Hatfield. Helterbrand looking for Menk. Eric Menk in the paint, nowhere to go, but he scores off the glass.
This former MVP is hoping to bring his A game once again tonight for Ginebra. They need frontline presence. They need production from the interior to open up things for the talented backcourt of Ginebra.
Arwin Santos against Willie Miller. Jumper's no good. Intal with a rebound. Ginebra ahead by 4, less than 2 minutes to go in the opening quarter. Hatfield down low to Menk, he loses it. And in case you haven't noticed, we have 3 former MVPs on the floor for Barangay Ginebra. You've got Miller, you've got JJ Helterbrand, and Eric Menk.
There's Willie Miller, a 2-time MVP. And on the other side of the floor, of course, you have Daniel Defonso, who is also a multiple MVP winner here in the PBA. And you have a lot of elite players here. Great players to be.
Yes.
Hall of Famers to be. And but right now, they want to settle things here in the semifinals. San Miguel looking to reach his 32nd finals, while Ginebra looking to do what only 2 teams have done before.
Yes.
And that is to come from behind a 3-1 series deficit.
Danny Siegel a little cold off the bench. Balik ngayon sa Barangay Ginebra. Menk leans in. Finger roll is good.
Still efficient. Solid in the post. Bull strong. Eric Menk, 4 quick points off the bench. Another important aspect of the game for Ginebra is to be able to keep in step with the second unit of San Miguel. In game number 4, San Miguel had 64 bench points. Ginebra only 45. Nasa crucial na pahina na tayo ngayon ng ating first quarter, because right now Ginebra posting its biggest lead of the ballgame so far, 26-20, a 6-point advantage.
And with time winding down now in the first quarter, Arwin Santos draws the foul of JC Intal. And that will be his first personal. That just puts Barangay Ginebra in the penalty here in the first.
This is a key adjustment in the offensive game of San Miguel. They only had 10 free throws in that losing game. Game number 3 had 27 free throws in the previous outing.
And the Kings looking to build on this 6-point lead, their biggest lead of the ball game, in the hands of Willie Miller. Miller working around the screens. The kick out pass, Intal. And looks like Intal caught stepping on the line.
Turnover is a lost possession. A lost possession means lost chances of making an attempt, no? So sayang yung mga pagkakataon na yon para sa Ginebra.
And Olsen Racela will not be able to end this quarter with a basket. So Barangay Ginebra stays in the driver's seat, ahead by 6, 26-20. It's been a nice offensive exchange so far in the first quarter, and we're hoping for more. Paul Artadi, Mark Aguiwa, Ronald Tubit, all trying to do their part as Barangay Ginebra looks to extend this series to a Game 6. We'll be right back. Coliseum is the place to be. Game number 5 in the semifinal series sa pagitan ng Barangay Ginebra at ng San Miguel. And we want to remind all of our friends at Victoria City, Negros Occidental, the PBA Finals will be heading your way. Maging Game 1 yan, or Game 2, or Game 3, we are heading there. Dito po kayo pwedeng bumili ng mga tickets. Take a look at the ticket outlets where you can get access for this historic game. And speaking of which, we would like to wish a pleasant good evening to Mayor Severo Palanca, who will be our host on that particular Saturday at Victoria City, Negros Occidental.
Suki na ang PBA dyan sa Victoria City. About 45 minutes away from the city of Bacolod. And normally when the PBA visits the Victorias, napakaraming tao talagang nanonood. At masarap ng chicken inasal. Masarap pa ang basketball sa Victoria City.
Willie Wilson, in his opening minutes here in this ball game, instantly scores, extends the lead to 8. Ito po ang Philippine Cup semifinals. Game number 5, Vito Lazatin, along with Ronnie Magsanot and Gino Rufino at courtside. Nice defensive gem there by Barangay Ginebra. And now the Kings looking to open up their first double-digit lead of the ball game. Could Eric Menk be the guy? No.
Ginebra doing what they are supposed to do. Make the necessary defensive stops. Contain the multiple scorers of San Miguel. And keep that 100-point average of San Miguel definitely lower in order for Ginebra's chances of winning this game to increase.
Willie Miller working around his defenders. Keeps it alive. Helterbrand. Bullseye!
Once again, extra possessions for Ginebra. Biggest lead of the game at 11.
At the San Miguel Beermen forced to call this 30-second timeout, brought to you by Handy Fix. Ang first aid ng bahay mo, bonds all, feels all. As the Barangay Ginebra Kings come out of the break like a house on fire,
Well,
now
so
enjoying
far,
an 11-point lead.
I think it's safe to say right now that we haven't seen Alex Cabagnot inside the Araneta Coliseum. When you talk about Alex Cabagnot, you talk about a guy who has done wonders for San Miguel's campaign here in the entire Philippine Cup. Let's see if he is just in the dugout right now. But definitely Ginebra's defense has applied a defensive blanket. Extra possessions, running game in full throttle, 11-point margin for them here at the onset of the second.
Ildefonso looking to give Eric Menk a dose of his own medicine.
We mentioned the highlight of the career of Olsen Rosella, the many games that he has played. You're going to discount that Daniel Defonso's career together with Siegel and Olsen Rosella were intertwined, winning a lot of championships for San Miguel and hoping that once again they can weave the magic to help San Miguel get its 19th title.
Wilson, close range miss. Here comes Joseph Yo saves it for Ildefonso.
4 quick points coming from Daniel Defonso, 6 points total. And Ginebra giving up 4 quick points to San Miguel after posting an 11-point lead margin over San Miguel here in the early part of the second quarter.
Intal trying to force his way in. Helterbrand on the baseline. The fake, the jumper, the basket.
Helterbrand has only averaged close to 6 points here in the series. He's hoping that he can overachieve tonight. He may be hurting, but he has a lot of pride. Former MVP, multiple championship winner.
Helterbrand outnumbered.
Too many turnovers here for San Miguel. Once again, Ginebra's running game coming alive here in the second.
Well, Alex Cabagnot is missing in action. Let's find out more from Gino Rufino.
Thanks, Vito. Now, you and Coach Ronnie, we're talking about Alex Cabagnot, and San Miguel's team doctor, Dr. Ibanez, informed me that Alex, who was here earlier today, had gone home to rest due to a high-grade fever. So look for extended minutes for Artadi and Rosella to mend the point in the absence of Alex the Great. Vito and Ronnie?
Thank you, Gino, for that update. So, No Alex Cabagnot in this particular game. We'll see if that